Do you think Cam had the more impressive season? I know Lamar statistically and league-wide just blew everyone away, but when we're looking at the regular season and the playoffs, when we're looking at the playoffs too, 15-1 with that Carolina Panthers roster. Ted Ginn hasn't hit over 800 receiving yards in his entire career, and he was his number one receiver besides Greg Olsen. But his number one receiver, Jonathan Stewart, didn't even hit 1,000 yards, and he beat the Legion of Boom in the playoffs that year and nearly took them to a Super Bowl championship, played in the Super Bowl. Do you think 2015 Cam was more impressive of what he did, or would you still go Lamar?
I think, first and foremost, we don't have Lamar Jackson without Cam Newton. I think he laid like the groundwork for a lot of the modern quarterbacks that like we see. With that said, they had nearly the same amount of passing touchdowns that year. Lamar had him beat by one, whereas Cam Newton threw 4 more interceptions. But what separates these two from me, because they're both dual threat, is Lamar Jackson at 1,200 rushing yards. Yes, Cam Newton had a spectacular season, went 15-1, but that Carolina defense was insane. That was one of the best defenses of the last 15 years.
Yeah, that's a great
That
point.
was an insane defense. Lamar Jackson had an okay defense, and as you happily brought up, they lost to the Titans because Derrick Henry just walked over that entire Baltimore defense. He turned. Oh, what is his name? I'm blanking. Why am I blanking? I have to cut this part. What is his name?
Earl Thomas?
Safety. Earl Thomas. He turned Earl Thomas into a meme. He flipped him around and turned him into a lead blocker. So with all that said, I think what Lamar Jackson was able to do, especially with, they both did not have receivers. I'm going to take Greg Olsen over Mark Andrews. And I'm going to take Jonathan Stewart over, I don't even know who they had.
It was probably J.K. Dobbins, but I think he was injured at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Lamar. It was Lamar.
Exactly, yeah. So I think Lamar had to do more with less, and I'm saying with less as an overall team. I think the Panthers that year were a better team, and yeah, so I'm taking the unanimous MVP.
Fair enough. The story was a 50-50 split. For me, I think Cam's 2015 season will never be replicated because of what he did offensively with little to nothing and the way he dominated the league, gained the name Super Cam, and really just dominated every single game of that season. Went 15-1 with a Carolina Panthers franchise that has never seen such success. But I also credit Lamar Jackson for that incredible 2019 season.